Hey you guys, Jigaboom's Mox back again with another LEGO video. This one is an unboxing of a classic, in my opinion. This one I've gotten a lot of eBay orders lately, but this one in particular I wanted to share with you guys. I think I ended up paying a little over $40 in total because of shipping. I think I paid $33 for this guy after a little bit of bargaining with the guy. But this is something I've been wanting for years now, and the funny thing is I've already had it once. Inside here, I'll go ahead and open it, is the first LEGO set I can ever remember owning. So now I've got that open. Let's take out parts and check it. So blue paper. Thanks for your purchase. Son and I work together on the LEGO business. Ooh, that's interesting. Inventoried and assembled to confirm its completeness. If you have any concerns, please contact me. I will do that. Alright, so let's open this up. Now, I'd love to hear and see if you guys can recognize the set. But like I said, this is the first set I ever remember getting. I think it was for my birthday, and my dad ended up having to build it. So, it's LEGO set 8630. I actually printed it out on Bricklink. It's pretty neat. The Gold Hunt, Mission 3. And, yeah, I haven't seen this set complete since it came out. I think it was 2009, I want to say. So I was about 7... No, it was probably 08 when this set came out. It was one of those two, because it was also... The truck in this set was actually featured in the Clutch Powers movie. So that's a little known fact about it. Let me see if I can just dump this thing out. I'm not going to build the whole thing on camera. Mostly because I don't have the instructions to it, so I'm going to have to pull that up online. But I do want to show you guys this. I think it was originally retailed for about $30, so I think I pretty much paid the original price. And wow, this set is a lot bigger than I remember it being. I always remembered the truck from the set. I never really cared for the plane. I remember my dad was building the set. I think you build the truck first. So he was building the truck, and anytime he would get any progress done on it, I'd ask if I could play with it. He'd say, no, just wait until I finish it. So he'd finish the truck, and so he starts working on the plane, and he gives it to me. He gives me the truck, and I just destroy the thing. And so he has to rebuild it while still trying to build the other one. Let's see, we've got... This is, I think, Gold Tooth or something like that. I'm trying to build the minifigs because that's the part that I really remember. I think I still have a couple of them. Now, the hands are a different color. I don't know if he meant to do that. Pretty sure they weren't like that in the set, but I have replacements for that kind of stuff, so I'll look into it. Man, there's a lot more, like I said, a lot more pieces in here than I expected. I remember the print quality on these things is still good. These are actually in perfect condition. The ones I have, they were played with a lot, so they are actually missing a good bit of detail, especially on this hair. I think some of the sideburns have actually broken off on that, on my version. I remember I took one of the figures, I think it was this guy, but what I had done is I took his head and swapped hats, basically. And I ended up taking it to school to show off to the school where I lived at. And I think I ended up losing it there. Because I still don't have it. I have no idea what happened to it. So I think I left it at school. Alright, and now for the last minifig. There we go. And I believe they have special guns for each one. This guy is really cool. It's just painted gold. This entire figure has some really gold details, and they look really cool. Then the other guy, I believe, had a certain kind of gun. I remember it so well because I would always try and rebuild this set anytime I could. Just because I had so much good memory for this set. But then the worst thing happened. My hood pieces like this, they broke. The clips broke. And so I couldn't fix it any further. And it looks like this guy failed a little bit on his sticker placement on this piece. I'll fix that. I just gotta be careful when I do it. Where is that gun piece? No, here's one. Yeah, this guy's guns were always built, interestingly, it was this. And he had 2 of them. Like one in each hand. So, I think I'm going to leave you guys to... So I can build this. And give him his radio. That's what he had. He had his radio. And, oh, there's the other gun. I've actually been going on eBay just to see if I could find any more deals like these on some older sets. I've gotten a couple good ones. Actually, another couple of Agent sets. I've got the Swamp set, and I've got the Ice Frozen Snowmobile. Couldn't remember the vehicle's name. Snowmobile set. Alright, so if you guys are ever curious on how you get a sticker that's been placed badly, just take out your knife. You want to take it like that, and it should just start to peel right off. Doing it like this, it won't damage them as much. And you can see the sticker pattern left behind. That means that this thing is covered in dirt. So you're going to wipe that off as best as you can, and then place it back on in your new position. That's how I've been doing it for a while now, and I've had successful results like that one. And it looks much better. It's not hanging off the edge as much. And as for squareness, it's not perfect, but I prefer it to be crooked than hanging off the edge. And that one looks pretty good. So yeah. That's about it for this one. I'm going to go to building. Here's the other half. Go to building, and I will check up with you guys after I'm done. Alright guys, I'm back from building the jet. And so far, this is totally different than what I remember. But basically, you're supposed to build it with the plane first. But I distinctly remember us building the truck first. I think it was because I kind of just begged him to build the truck first. That's probably what it was. But, yeah, this is the plane. We had one casualty. These hinge pieces here, it snapped on me. So, that is not going to work. I'm going to swap that out. But it is supposed to have the other this laser on the other side as well. So I guess that's more like what it's supposed to look like. But because of that, I can't do that yet. So just wanted to update you guys. That's the casualty. On the bottoms here, you have the rubber missiles that you can flick fire and shoot. These are much better than flick fire missiles, in my opinion. But yeah, with flick fire missiles, I'm afraid that you could definitely poke an eye out. But with these, it's bigger and softer. So I mean, probably could still poke an eye out. But I don't know. Debate in the comments below. Yeah, so that's the plane. And I'm moving on to the truck. I'm going to give you guys a quick update. Anytime you buy one of these sets on eBay or online or something that's been used, you can actually see the dust pattern that's been formed over time. So like this set was on display, and you can see how it's dusty here and it's perfectly clean right through here. That's where this piece was originally in the instruction booklet. That's where it tells you to put it. It's right there. And I mean, like, got the picture there. So yeah, it's pretty neat. If you ever build one of these, it's kind of funny if you just look around at what you're building, and you can tell where they had it built. But yeah, so that's it for that part. I just wanted to update you guys, just show you. I thought that was interesting. Alright guys, and I'm back. I now have all the stuff built. I cannot figure out where this last orange piece goes. I've probably missed a step. Or they include it as an extra. One or the other. I don't know. Honestly. But I'm going to go over just some of the basics of what the set is able to do. And kind of just reminisce on what I didn't realize. Or what I've forgotten about this set. Alright. So, let's go over the plane first. Because I built that. The plane is almost exactly as I remember. But for some reason, I cannot remember having these little side winglets here. And with that comes those intakes. I did not remember having those intakes. But other than that, the plane's just about the way I remember it. And also this barrel on the back, I didn't remember that. But other than that, it's pretty much exactly as I remember it, with the way the front comes into a shape. And you having to remove the cockpit to get the guy out. Underneath, I also remember the missiles. And these do work pretty well, and they got a good thud to them. I'm going to show you why it has that in just a second with this truck. So I think that's pretty much it for the plane. The plane was never that interesting to me. I never really liked the plane. But this truck here, I always loved this truck. This was my favorite of the builds. The truck has a returnable seat in the back. You've got your driver up front. You could open up the hood, and inside the hood there's actually some missiles right there. Pull that around so you guys can see. Inside there is the missiles. Of course, you have to blind your driver for a minute, but I mean, hey, it's worth it. Hold that down. Over here on the side, I love these little that weird plate piece here. I think I ended up losing those, that's why I could never build it. Another thing I don't remember, however, is this wheels. I always remembered it being so much more complex than what it is. They use those weird rubber pieces to give it a sort of suspension, and it works really well. But I remember being so much more than that. I remember there being linkages going upwards like that. I don't know why, but that's what I remember, and I could never rebuild it because I thought that was all crazy complex. Alright, other than that, here is the trailer. And the trailer here is actually a play feature, but I'll go ahead and tell you, the trailer was my least favorite part of the old thing. I scrapped this thing first. Whenever I scrapped it, I used the parts to make this thing even better, the truck. But basically, also this guy included the wrong piece of gold. I'm fine with that. I've got these gold. It's a little scratched up, but I'll be able to use that instead. Anyways, so you could take the missiles off the plane. Your goal was to shoot this little bomb here, and it would fly off the gold, knock the gold off. I'm going to show that again, see if I can get a better angle of it. So basically, you would hit there and, well, if your finger doesn't block it, hit like that. And that was your goal as the agent. And I love that play feature now, but back then I did not care. I destroyed that trailer within the same day and just did not look back on it. It was cool though. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I really don't have much else to say. This is just a walk past memory lane for me, and I really enjoyed it. If you guys have your old favorite sets that you guys can remember, your first sets, tell me in the comments below, and I would encourage you to go see if you can pick them back up. Some of the from sets from 2009, they haven't gone that far up in value. So I'd recommend go checking eBay, and see if there's any in your marketplace or whatever. I always encourage you guys to take that walk down memory lane. It's so much fun to see where you come from as a builder. And this was my first. So, that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video and taking a look at this old set. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been Jacob Moon with Jacob Moon's MOCs. And I will see you guys next time. Focus. There we go. Alright, click over here on this side if you want to check out my Transformers playlist. Highly recommend it. Click in the middle if you want to subscribe to my channel. And click over here if you want to check out some of my other videos. Like this one. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And I will see you guys in the next one.